Hey everyone, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete, la tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde, todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus cheras hacen fila, son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila, liche en la valija, más el ADP, mi foto tienen fija, los números se fijan, los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me riman, mala mía.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. And an easy out to start the game. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. And first offering is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Devers now.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Andres Gimenez. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Inside, ball
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that's down and away. Caught him looking for the K. Next to hit, Ernie Clement. Just missed.
Out.
And that chops in for a strike. hauls it in for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Anthony Santander stands in now, looks at that one inside. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Out to short, Bichette. Boots it.
He's good.
Bellinger up to hit.
The right fielder.
Scherzer, 40 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Judge on third. Tolia at first. 1 gone. Ball 1 there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2 to count.
Ground ball could be 2. Jimenez over to second, over to first, safe.
The hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Jason Dominguez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Two outs. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Cole back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch is outside. Devers tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Devers whips it to first, and Bichette is retired. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Check swing, inside. No appeal. 1-0. Check swing, and that's a ball. Swing and a miss.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That's off the inside corner, and now 3-1. And that clips the inside corner.
Count is 3-2.
Cabrera. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Ground ball up the middle. Jimenez. And a quick out, number 1. Back to the top of the lineup. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Santander squeezes it. 2 down. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter.
Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cabrera on second. Devers on at first with 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. Seeing if he could get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at
and he got him. Strike 3. Back here at Rogers Center, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And there's 1 down. And next for Toronto, Adolis Garcia. Chisholm ranging into the alley. Hauls it in for the out. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. There's the strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out of the 4th, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Max Scherzer back to work. Foul ball there. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Tolia now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Up the middle. Over to first. 2 gone now.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
28,
and next for New York, Austin Wells. That's towards center. Varsho under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ernie Clement. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. Only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one fouled off. Blue Jays down a run. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Clement over at second, 1 down. Sends it to Tolia. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Contreras takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, and he just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Little chopper rolls foul. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next pitch is outside.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Grounded out. His first time up.
Anthony Volpe.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one is back. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 2-0. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-0. And here is Devers, and there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And that one is going to go. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 5-0. Judge comes up empty there.
0-1.
4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 2.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And here comes Bellinger. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho after it. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Cole back to work. Varsho tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The catcher.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
0-1's the count.
The Yankees leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball, that's in.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
2 outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Chisholm makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Top of the 6th inning, and now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Chad Green on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Number 28.
So a man aboard.
Wells.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. And a foul ball. Tolia gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Out to center. One down. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Right side, and it goes just foul. Man at first, one away. That one ripped. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Volpe now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Struck him out swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. He's got it, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Ernie Clement.
The third baseman.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone! And they've got their first run. It's 5-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Going away.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Didn't go. Bellinger moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. And that's a great play for the out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Santander in position and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's already homered here in this one. That one pushed foul. Fastball for a strike.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0.
That's strike 3 and the third out. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson. Contreras. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 71.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Look out. That fastball drilled him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. And there's a ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach and just blasted it through the infield.
Number 57.
And now Alejandro Kirk. And that one is inside ball 1. A changeup missing. And now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
2 balls.
Bichette, the lead runner at second. Varsho over at first with 1 away. Right through there for a strike. Two on, 1 out.
3.
Swings and misses. Nice job behind the plate there.
Now batting, the right fielder, Adolis.
Adolis Garcia will hit next. And that one clips the corner. Up the middle, and that one handled in plenty of time to first, and Garcia is out, and that is that. Back now in Toronto, we go to the 8th, and here is Aaron Judge.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Eric Swanson.
Number 50, Eric Swanson.
Base knock right field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Way
1
high.
ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, right side, Jimenez. To first, save. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
The first baseman.
Here's Michael Toglia, 1 for 3. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. No outs. Runners at first and third. Got him swinging. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Santander makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Swanson, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Efros back to work. Devers zips it to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays, and that misses. Ball 1. And that is out of play. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Got all of that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 6-2. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. whips it to first on the run.
No, he's in there.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Check swing, no appeal. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Guerrero at first, 1 gone. And that chance handled. To Volpe at second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Rogers Center at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. A massive home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. New pitcher now for the Jays, Brendan Little.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Cabrera started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Cut on and missed, and it's a strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Aye.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
That's
inside.
Ball one. That's inside.
Nope, inside. Ball two.
Dominguez hauls it in, and there's one away. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Volpe throws it to first in time. Now only one out remaining. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. They're down to their final strike.
No balls, two strikes.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.